All right, warm-ups are underway for JV. This will be Knights JV2 against the Saints. Bradshaw in goal for the Saints. Weston Russo in goal for the Knights. Saints winning 2-1 yesterday afternoon, early evening against this JV2 team. Knights started off the scoring first, taking the lead 1-0, and the Saints just chipped away, took a 2-1 victory. Brazel pulling double duty here as he's on the JV2. He just got done playing with the varsity. Final minute of warm-ups. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, warm-ups are over. We'll gather the pucks up and get this JV game underway. Stay with the three refs. Looks like they switched the head ref and the lineman. Saints have broken their huddle. Bradshaw off to the left. Weston Russo, Jensen's younger brother, off to the right. Richter, Nicholson, and Diaz coming out on the forward line. Brazel and Carlson on the defense. That's one ahead. Almost grabbed there by Diaz. Now Nicholson will send it right to Bradshaw. Bradshaw will jump on top of it. They'll blow it dead, and we'll face it off in the Saint zone. Face-off grab by the Saints, now poked away there by Richter. Nice back check by Richter and Diaz. Battle up against the wall. Diaz is in there. That'll come down into the corner to McIntyre. Diaz will stay on it now. It'll trickle around. Slapped around by Payne. Held in by Carlson. He'll send it back down low to Richter. Grab by Payne, and here come the Saints the other way. Up the right-hand side. Prazel will get there first. Slaps it back into the Saints zone. Now back out to neutral ice. This will be grabbed by Carlson. Poke checked away by the Saints. Now the Saints will bring it up the right-hand side. Cross ice to the far side. Slapped up by Richter. He'll send it down into the Saints zone. This will be touched, and an icing is called. Face-off will be in the Knight zone. Bowman and Benford will check in on the defense. Myers is checked in as one of the forwards. We got Hobbs and Sloan. Sloan will step in. Nope, it'll be Hobbs stepping into center. Hobbs wins it ahead. Slap by Sloan. Can't get it cleared. Dumped down into the corner by the Saints. Now it comes over near side. Loose puck right in front. Grabbed by Bowman. He'll chip it off the boards. Up ahead to Myers. Just out in front of Myers. Now grabbed by the Saints. They'll come back the other way. Valentine will bring it in. He'll take a shot. That's deflected. Goes up over Russo. Down into the corner. Wrapped around the backside of the net. This will be grabbed by Benford. Benford up the right-hand side. He's got Sloan to the left. Benford will bring it around. Loses it down into the corner. Now slaps it around the boards. This will come near side. Held in. Grabbed by Bowman. Bowman will send one. Bradford with the save. Now grabbed by Valentine right in front. They'll clear it up the left-hand side. Try to cross ice over near side towards Brooks. Bowman will slap this one off the boards, working it. Now he comes up the left-hand side, tries to get it around one of the Saints players, does down into the Saints zone. They'll send it right back out to neutral ice. Now Sloan will send it back into the Saints zone. Chipped ahead, that should be icing, and they'll blow it dead. Face-off in the Saints zone, just underway. 10:53 remaining the first. No score. Ray Hartnett and Stringfield checked in as the forwards. Seago and Poor on the defense. Won by the Saints. Loose puck right up front. Now it's kicked off to the far corner. Ray will chase after that. Slaps at it. Deflected. That goes up into the netting. They'll blow it dead, and we'll face it off in the Saints zone once again. Won by the Knights. Ray will kick it down low. This will be grabbed by the Saints. They'll wheel around the backside of the net, up through the middle. Loses the puck, comes out into the neutral ice. Now grabbed by the Saints up the left-hand side. Poke check there by Poor. Now this will be grabbed by Hartnett. Backside of the net, now comes out the right-hand side. Kicks it off the boards, trying to get it to Ray. Just past Ray, that'll be icing as it'll go to the far end of the rink. Bradshaw will touch it up. We'll face it off all the way down here in the Knight zone. And the Knights will switch it up. This will bring in Moreau. Schimmel. Prazel and Carlson on the defense. And Candler over there on that right wing. Won by the Saints. Grabbed by McIntyre. Sends it up front. Broken up there by Schimmel momentarily. Now to JJ. JJ will send it down low. They'll race around the backside of the net off into the far corner. Kicked up the boards by the Saints. Dump back down low. This will be grabbed by Prazel. He'll send one hard off the boards. Bounces out into the neutral zone. Now grabbed by Payne for the Saints. Payne will bring it in left-hand side. Everybody stays on side. Around Carlson. Takes it down low. Looks for the wraparound. Saved by Russo. Now deflects off into the far corner. Kicked over near side. Bounces off the boards. Quick shot. Saved by Russo. Down into the corner by McIntyre. JJ can't hold it in. Kicked out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Payne for the Saints. They'll backhand it over to JJ. JJ up the left-hand side to McIntyre. McIntyre will bring it in, loses the puck right at the feet of the refs. Now kicked back out into the neutral zone by the Knights. They'll come D to D over to Dame. Now grabbed by Schimmel. Schimmel will send it to Moreau, can't handle the pass. Now it's kicked back around in the neutral zone. Finally comes away with Payne. Loses the puck up front. Russo will kick it away. Now Schimmel will grab it. Loses it in the neutral zone. Grabbed by Valentine. Now up the left-hand side by the Saints. Dumped down into the Knight zone. This will be grabbed by Prazel back behind the net. Prazel will send it off in the corner as he was down on his feet. Big check there up against the wall. Over to Schimmel. Misses the pass. There comes Moreau in. Now the puck trickles out into the neutral zone. This will be grabbed by the Saints. Sent back in by Valentine. Valentine will come in the right. Pulls back to the middle. Now broken up by Prazel. Loose puck right there at the dot. Saints will send one up front. Russo will cover this one up. Blown dead. Face off in the Knight zone. Nicholson will send it off near the near wall. Now grabs the puck, backside of the net. Nicholson will bring it up the right. Loses the puck to a little check there by the Saints. Now it'll come out in the neutral zone. Saints will have to get onside. Brought in, saved by Russo with the glove save. They'll blow a dead face-off in the Knight zone. Mitchell will step in for the Saints along with Nicholson for the Knights. One over to the far side. Grabbed by Mitchell. Mitchell will lose it. Now finally controlled by Bowman. Bowman will bring it up the right. Richter will have to stay onside. Backhand by Bowman back behind the net. Richter goes flying in there. Here's Nicholson up the left-hand side. Pinched up against the boards. Saints come away with it. This is Mitchell. He'll backhand it out into the neutral zone. Now grabbed by Richter. Dumped back down into the Saints zone. Grabbed around the backside of the net. Bowman's going to hold this one in. Sends it back down low. That'll bounce off the boards back behind the net. Grabbed by Diaz. Diaz will battle for it. Grabbed by Mitchell in the corner. Here comes Mitchell up the left-hand side. Nice back check by Hobbs as he slows it up, goes back into the Saints zone. He'll come over to the wall fighting for it, trying to hold it in. Saints will get it out in the neutral zone. Now Bowman steps in, pops it right back into the Saints zone. Out into the neutral zone. This will come to Myers. Myers will try to get it ahead to Hobbs. Saints will grab that one. They'll look for a cross-ice pass. This will come to Benford. Comes over to the near side. Grabbed by Williams for the Saints. He'll lose it. Grabbed by Sloan. Sloan will come around backside of the net. And Myers finally pokes it out into the neutral zone. Sloan will chase after it, but the Saints will come D to D over to McIntyre. Off to the far side of the ice. Hobbs finally gets a hold of it. Now up to Myers. Bradford comes out, chips it off the boards. Right over to Hobbs. Hobbs can't get a clean shot off. Now grabbed by the Saints. Out in the neutral zone. This will be controlled by Poor. Oh, down goes Poor. Here come the Saints the other way with a breakout. Saved by Russo. Now grabbed by Sloan. He'll clear it out into the neutral zone. This will come all the way back. Grabbed by JJ in the Saints zone. Tipped by Dame, out to McIntyre. McIntyre up the right, around Hartnett. Looks to center it up front. That's deflected off Sego's skate right towards Russo. Russo quickly grabs it. Blows it dead, face off in the Knight zone. 5:27 remaining in the first, no score. Hartnett in at center along with Prazel Carlson, Ray. Puck goes back behind the net, grabbed by the Saints. Now Ray will grab it up the right-hand side, has a poke checked away by Payne. Now they'll battle for it up against the boards. Down around the net it comes. This will be grabbed by Prazel. Can't get it cleared. Sutton will hold it in. Now kicked off of Prazel's stick, off into the far corner. Held in by the Saints. Another shot goes wide left of the net. Off to Valentine, far side. He'll chip it down low. Back behind the net it goes. Carlson will get it to Stringfield. Stringfield can't get it cleared. Now it'll get loose. Grabbed by Hartnett. Hartnett will try to cross ice to Ray. That's stolen by Valentine. And down everybody goes. Pops back out in the neutral zone, and that's going to be an offsides. Candler, Moreau, and Schimmel check in, along with Bowman and Benford. One by the Saints, dumped down into the corner, wraps around the backside of the net over towards Benford. Benford will try to clear it up the boards. In comes Moreau with a body check. Now it comes loose to Benford. Benford can't get it cleared. Saints hold it in, dump it back down low, wrapped around the backside of the net. Over to the near side towards Bowman. Bowman will work at it in the corner. Now it ricochets out. That'll come to Benford. Benford will bring it up the left-hand side. Down into the Saint zone. Do his backhand down deep into the corner. Comes back around the backside of the net. Centers it up front. Nobody there for the Knights. Candler continues to work it. That pops up to Bowman. Bowman will take a shot. That's deflected by Thompson to the Saints. Goes off into the corner. Hard around the boards. Over to Bowman. Backside of the net, backhanded by the Saints. Now kicked out in the neutral zone. Bowman will race back for it. This will come all the way down to Russo. He'll touch it up. Saints are in a line change. Grabbed by Bowman. Bowman will bring it up the left-hand side. Loses the puck to a body check. Now Moreau will hold it back into the Saints momentarily. Now it's grabbed by McIntyre. McIntyre up the right-hand side, gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell back to McIntyre, poked away by Benford and grabbed by Bowman. Hard off the boards, ricochets out into the neutral zone. Now it's a foot race back. Brooks, Schimmel will chase after it. They'll go D to Payne. Now back up to McIntyre. Stolen by the Knights. Ooh, good job by Benford holding that in. That could have been stolen there by the Saints, going one-on-one with Russo. Now back out into the neutral zone. This will come to Seago. Seago will try to get it ahead to Hobbs. Hobbs will try to get it ahead to Sloan. Now Sloan comes away with it. Loose puck grabbed by Hobbs. Hobbs will shoot. Benford with a save. Back into the corner to Hobbs. Centered up front to Meyer. Meyer can't get a stick on it. Now it goes down into the corner from Seago. Around the boards it goes. There's Benford over there. That's grabbed by Sloan. Now the Saints will clear it out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Seago. Now stolen by Brooks. Brooks will bring it up the right-hand side. Nice back check by Hobbs. Saved by Russo. Goes off to the far side of the ice. Kicked out into the neutral zone. Off to the far corner. This is Poor as he'll go battle for it in the corner. Centered by the Saints. They miss on the one-timer. Ricochets off the boards. Comes out into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Valentine. He'll bring it in. That should have been offsides. Valentine's will bring it in deep. Shot goes wide. That'll kick out. Saved there by the Saints momentarily right at the blue line. Now it goes down deep into the left corner. Around the backside of the net. Poor with the big check. Seago with the check into the corner. Loose puck. Now it's grabbed by the Saints. Poked away momentarily by Hartnett. Now it comes off into the corner. Grabbed by Poor. Back check by the Saints. Now they'll clear it out into the neutral zone to Valentine. Valentine will kick it right back out into the Knights zone. Valentine will take a shot. Blocker saved by Russo. Now Hartnett will grab it right in front of the house. Has his pocket picked by Payne. Poor with a small little body check. Now it's cleared out into the neutral zone. Foot race for it. JJ's going to easily come back and grab this one. Down into his own zone of the Saints. Looking to cross ice. They're going to call no icing. Deflected by Payne. Now grabbed by Prazel. Prazel will bring it right up through the middle. Loses it off to the far side. Kicks it back. That's going to fly back into the Knight zone. Stringfield will have to chase back after this one. He'll send it cross ice back over to Prazel. Prazel backhanded neutral zone. Courier will grab it. Courtier for the Saints. They'll send one. Shot goes wide of the net. Comes over to the near side. Carlson braces himself for an impact. Now it's loose down low. Grabbed by Prazel. Prazel will just ice it. Slows things up with 2.7 seconds remaining in the first. They'll bring it back into the Knight zone for a face-off. Face-off one down low by the Knights. And that's the end of the first. After one, no score. Second period getting ready to get underway. Nicholson chips it down into the Saints zone. Now they'll slap it hard the other way. That's blocked by Prazel. Goes off into the Saints bench and will face it off neutral ice. Comes near side. This will be grabbed by Prazel. Prazel will bring it into the Saints zone. Now has it poked away. Richter will come over, holds it in. Now it's Nicholson. Nicholson goes across ice to Carlson. Carlson will backhand it down into the corner to Diaz. That goes right out in front. Loose down into the corner. Over to Nicholson, right up at the blue line. Now grabbed by Prazel. Prazel to the backhand, peels back around to his forehand. Now right to the center of the ice, pulls it back. Loses the puck off the feet of one of the Saints players. Now shot saved by Bradshaw. Goes off to the near corner. Now centered up front, cleared by the Saints, right up to Prazel. Prazel will have a shot deflected, goes right to Diaz. Diaz with a shot, Bradshaw with a save. Face-off trickles down to the front. That's tried to cleared by the Saints. Bounces off over Bowman's stick. Now it's grabbed by Sloan in the neutral zone. Brings it over near side to Benford. Benford will chip it down into the Saint zone. Goes down low, grabbed by Payne for the Saints. Back behind the net. Now they'll clear it. That's going to be another icing. Nope, won't be another icing. I didn't see the penalty up there on the board. Knights are actually on the power play. Didn't even realize they called a penalty. Now it's chipped out into the Saint zone. That's the end of the penalty. Saints kill it off. No power play goals there for the Knights. Here comes Mitchell with it for the Saints. Up the left-hand side to Davis. Chips it down into the corner. Bowman will chase after it, far corner. Up the boards, this will come to Myers. Myers can't get it cleared. Now it kicks out, foot race for the puck. Oh, Sloan had his stick lifted by Mitchell. Save that breakaway for the Knights. Mitchell will take it down into the corner, sends one back behind the net off to the far side. Back behind the net by the Saints. Up to Payne, bounces one right off a Saints player, stays right in front. Now Sloan will try to clear it up the left-hand side. Held in by Payne, he'll take a slapper. Blocked by Benford up front. Now kicks off to the far side. This will be Bowman chasing after it. And we're going to get a roughing penalty on Myers. Myers will head off to the sin bin. Saints will go to the power play. You got room for one more in your car to take me home?
Huh?
Can you take me home after the game? You're in Blue Springs, right? Yeah. Oop. Face off down in the Knight zone, won by the Saints. They'll take a shot, saved by Russo. He'll glove it up. We'll face it off in the Saint zone once again. Face off tied up at the dot. Now it goes down behind the net. Centered up front. This will be stolen by Richter. Richter up the left-hand side. Slaps it ahead. He'll foot race for it. Down into the corner. Saints will get there first. Wraps it around the boards. Over towards Nicholson. Nicholson will hold it in. Comes right to the corner with Richter. Richter will continue to battle for it up against the boards. Saints are in there trying to poke it out. Kicks right up front in front of Bradshaw. He'll jump right on top of it. Carlson, Prazel, Hobbs, and Sloan check in, working to kill off this power play for the Saints. Slap back into the Saint zone by Hobbs. This will be grabbed by McIntyre in the near corner. Backside of the net, chipped off the boards. Hobbs will go over there, holds it in, sends it back down low. McIntyre will backhand it backside of the net. This will be grabbed by JJ. He'll look to cross ice. Touch up. Check there by Prazel, grabbed by Hobbs. Hobbs to Carlson. Carlson can't get it cleared. Nice job by Dame. Hope they'll call offsides. I guess he was this side of the blue line when he grabbed that puck. Face off at neutral ice. 9 minutes remaining in the second. 55 seconds remaining on the power play for the Saints. Richter and Nicholson will check back in on the forwards. We'll keep Carlson and Prazel out there on the defense. One back to Prazel. Prazel will clear it off the boards. Held in by the Saints. Now comes a Dame. Dame will lose it backside of the net. Now grabs it. Brings it around the backside. Looking to cross ice over to JJ. JJ has a shot blocked by Carlson. Now it's cleared by Nicholson out into the Saint zone. Richter will chase after it. Loose puck comes away by Richter. Here come up front. Saved by Bradshaw on the quick shot by Richter. Here come the Saints the other way. This will be Dame. He'll lose it right at the red line and have to slow everything back up. Now bring a head of steam up the right. 10 seconds remain in the power play. Quick shot goes wide of the net. Comes over to the near side. That'll be McIntyre. Sends it back across. That pops out into the neutral zone. Saints will have to get back onside. Delayed offside's called now. They'll blow it dead for an offsides. That's the end of the power play for the Saints. Face off neutral ice. Schimmel, Candler, and Moreau check in forward line. They'll bring Benford and Bowman in on the defense. Prazel will come out along with Carlson. Saints win the faceoff. That'll be Valentine sending it over to Payne. Payne will bring it in left-hand side. Takes a shot over the blocker of Russo. Goes off to the far side of the ice. Held in by the Valentine. Right up front. Jumped on by Russo. They'll lay on it. They'll blow it dead. Face-off in the night zone. 7:47 remaining the second. We are still scoreless. Face-off grab by the Knights. Benford down low. Down in the corner. Will try to clear it. Held in by Payne. Payne will send it off to the far side to Armstrong. Armstrong can't handle that pass, but keeps it down in the zone. Now centered up front. That's grabbed by Moreau. That'll kick out into the neutral zone. This will be raced back. Grabbed by Valentine. Valentine will bring it into the right. Comes back to the center. Back to the right. Quick shot. Glove save by Russo. They'll blow that one dead. Face off in the night zone once again. Knights will switch it up. Ray Hartnett. And Stringfield will check in for the Knights. We'll leave our defense the same with Benford and Bowman. Call them the Killer Bees back there on the defense. Won by the Saints. McIntyre with a quick shot. Blocked by Bowman, goes right over the top of the net. Now Ray will clear one of the Saints players out. And here comes Benford the other way. He'll chip it off the boards. Race after the puck. Up the right-hand side. Takes the shot. Bradford with the save. Saints clear it out into the neutral zone. This will be grabbed by Hartnett. Hartnett will send it back the other way. Back into the Saints zone. Sutton will retreat back. Stops dead there right up against the wall. Cleared back out into the neutral zone. Now grabbed by Benford once again. Benford will chip it ahead to Ray. Ray gets it into the Saints zone momentarily. Now Bowman will bring it in. Oh, they barely call that onside. Quick wrister by Bowman. Glove saved by Bradford. 6:36 remaining the second. We'll face it off in the Saints zone. Poor and Seago will check in for the Knights. Myers, Sloan, and Hobbs on the forward line. That's won by Sloan over to the near side. Poor will dump it down into the far corner. Hobbs will chase after it. Saints get there first trying to clear it. Seago will hold it in momentarily. Now grabbed by McIntyre for the Saints. Up the right-hand side. He'll go around Seago. Won't get past Sloan, though. He'll separate the player from the puck. Loose puck grabbed by Hobbs. Hobbs will bring it up the right-hand side. He'll lose it. Held in by Poor. Poor will dump it around the backside of the net. Far corner. Grabbed by Brooks for the Saints. Myers will slow it up. Now kicked out in the neutral zone. We got a delayed offsides. Kicked out in the neutral zone by the Stars. Sloan with a nice back check. Slows it up. Kicks it ahead. Hit off Myers. Now Myers will send it to Hobbs. He'll bring it in left-hand side. Slapped at a shot. That's blocked by the Saints. Now it pops out into the neutral zone near side. Poor will hold it in. Now Myers will send it. That's blocked away there by Bradford. Grabbed by Sloan down into the far corner. He'll look to send it up to Seago. Seago with a wrister. That goes wide of the net. Seago sends another one. That's deflected by the Saints up front. Seago grabs it once again. Now it's grabbed by Diaz. Diaz with a wrister. Glove saved by Bradford. They'll blow a dead face off in the Saints zone with 5:14 remaining in the second. Richter, Nicholson, and Diaz on the forwards. Carlson and Prazel check back in on the defense. Face-off comes to Carlson. Carlson goes down. Gets back up, handles the puck up against the wall. Now it's grabbed by JJ. JJ will bring it around. He'll go past Diaz. Pulls back to the middle. Nice back check by Diaz. Puck goes off into the corner. Prazel gets tied up with JJ. Now around the backside of the net. Saints will grab it far corner. Peels back. Centers it up front. Poked away by Prazel. Comes up to Nicholson near side. Richter will send it into the neutral zone. Arms in the air. This is going to be icing. Nope, they wave it off. Said it was deflected. Grabbed by Payne. Tries to get it up to Dame. Nice job by Richter holding it in momentarily. Now delayed offsides for the Knights. Grabbed by Payne, backside of the net. Peels back near side. Kicks it over to Dame. Dame will cross ice, bounces off the boards. Diaz will skate over, holds it in. Now it kicks off the skate. That comes out in the neutral zone. Nicholson will take it to Carlson. Carlson off the boards towards Diaz. That goes to Nicholson. Nicholson will send one wide left to the net. Richter with a rebound. Saved by Bradford. Goes off into the far corner. Diaz holds it in. Now backhander by the Saints. Can't get it cleared. Nice job by Prazel holding that in. He'll chase after it down into the corner. Grabs it. Comes up front. Bradshaw with another save. Now grabbed by the Saints. Up the middle. Kicks it out into the neutral zone. Carlson will retreat back. Looks for it over his shoulder. Kicks it off the boards. This will be grabbed by Thompson. Delayed offside, so he'll have to retreat back. Moreau will chase after the puck. Comes away with it. Up the right-hand side. Moreau. Saved by Bradford. That kicks out all the way into the neutral zone. Nice try on the backhander by Moreau. Couldn't get it in. Now Prazel will chip it off the boards. Loses his edge. Still stays with the puck. Brings it in the right-hand side. Has it poked away by Valentine. Here come the Saints the other way. Up the right-hand side. This will be Armstrong retreating back for it. Now backhanded by JJ down into the Knight zone. They'll get a line change in. Grabs the puck right up front. Poked away. Now it'll come to Schimmel. He can't get it cleared out. Saints keep it. Now Moreau will try to clear it out. Held in by the Saints. Sends it down deep into the corner. This will be Carlson. Whips on the clearing pass. Centered up front. Now poked away by Prazel. Prazel will get it cleared out in the neutral zone. McIntyre will take this one. Blocked down by Mason Monroe momentarily. Now it trickles out to Valentine in the Knight zone. Valentine will bring it in right. Centers it up front. Missed on the one-timer. Goes off into the near corner. McIntyre will hold it in. Sent up front, broken up there by Carlson. Now right up front, goes wide of the net. Schimmel will grab it, sends it around the boards. Bounces off the boards, held in by Valentine. He'll send one that's deflected up front. Now backhander to McIntyre. McIntyre will skate in, pulls back to the center. Quick shot wide left of the net. Now Russo will jump on top of it. They'll blow it dead with 1:53 remaining in the second. We are still scoreless. Face off in the Knight zone. It's like both teams are changing everything up. Benford and Bowman, the Killer Bees, will come in on the defense. Sloan, Myers, and Hobbs on the forward line. Sloan will step into center. Grabbed by Mitchell, now stolen by Sloan. Sloan will bring it up the right-hand side. Sloan to the right, Myers to the left. Sloan will center to Myers. Saved by Bradshaw, loose up front. Backhander by Hobbs, saved by Bradshaw again. Now Myers will center it. Nobody home there for the Knights in front of the house. Now held in by Hobbs. Hobbs to Benford. Benford will chip it down the boards, down into the corner. Round the boards it goes by the Saints, over to the far side. Bowman will hold it in. Now grabbed by Sloan. Right at the feet of everybody. Nobody can grab a hold of it. Now Hobbs. Hobbs with the shot. Bradford with the save. Loose up front. Sloan will send it off into the corner. This will be Myers grabbing it. He'll center it hard up front. Nobody there for the Knights. Goes off to the far side. Now held in by Diaz. Diaz will skate in. Pulls back to his forehand. Takes a shot. Bradford with a save. Jumps on top of the puck with 57 seconds remaining in the period. Face off in the Saint zone. Nicholson in at center, grabbed by McIntyre. Now backhander held in. Oh, thought Carlson was going to get to it. Now it comes to Prazel. Prazel waits for everybody to get on side. Backhands it over towards Bradshaw. He'll just jump right on top of it. 44.9 seconds remaining in the period. Now right to Hobbs. Quick wrister saved by Bradshaw. Richter tries to center it up front. Goes off the side of the netting. Big collision down low between Diaz and McIntyre. This will come out to Brooks. Brooks will get it cleared out into the neutral zone. Richter chases after it. Valentine will grab it. Backhands it off the skate of Carlson down into the corner. There's Prazel with a body check. Loose puck up front. Russo with a save, jumps on top of it. They'll blow it dead. 25.6 seconds remaining in the period. Face off in the night zone.
It should only be 18. She didn't hit the button.
Carlson will try to chip it off the boards, getting it to Richter. Held in by Valentine. Now it's back to Carlson. Chipped out into the neutral zone by Richter this time. Slapped off the boards into the night zone. Delayed offsides. Comes to Carlson. Carlson will cross ice over to Diaz. Diaz goes around. 2-on-1. 6-5. Shot over the net. 3, 2, 1. Grabbed by the Saints. That's the end of the period. And after 2, still tied at 0.
This game is brought to you by Meineke Car Care Centers of Kansas City. Trust your keys with Meineke.
Do you have Jensen's number?
Jensen's number? Yep.
Can you text him? Maybe he can take me right at the end of the game and I can get home to get Chase there. As long as I'm home by 6:30, I can get him there by 7. See if maybe Jensen can drive me home if he's got his car. He goes right past our house. I saw him over there. All right, we head to the third scoreless. Final 13 minutes of the weekend on the clock.
Chad is wondering if you can drive him home after the game. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have his car.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay, that's all he wanted to know. Hey, want to run a scoreboard? No, mine. Mine for the last period.
All right, Prazel and Carlson checked in on the D. Diaz, Nicholson, and Richter are on the forward line. Final 13 minutes. Nicholson wins it back. This will come to Prazel up against the boards. He'll retreat back. Dame continues to forecheck. Now backhander cross ice over towards Carlson. Just out in front of him, so the Saints will hold it in. There's JJ. Back into the corner to JJ. He'll send it back up towards Dame. Dame will take a shot. Weston Russo with the save. Clearing pass bounces over everybody's stick. Richter will chase after it. Thompson will get there first for the Saints. Now grabbed by JJ at the red line. JJ will leave it for Dame. Dame will bring it into the night zone. Now back into the neutral zone. Thompson will backhand it over near side. Diaz over here along with Payne battling for the puck. Now it's grabbed by JJ. He'll pull back to his backhand. Tries to center it up front. Broken up by Nicholson. Now Diaz will clear it. This should be icing if it makes it that far. And it will. They'll blow it dead. Face off in the night zone with 11:59 remaining in the game. Sloan, Hobbs, and Myers have checked in, along with Bowman and Benford. Loose puck, backhander by Myers, gets it up to Sloan. He'll send it out in the neutral zone and now race after the puck. Sloan and Payne. Sloan will get there first. Out in front of the net, goes off to the near side. Hobbs will chase over after it. Down into the corner, now loose puck to Myers, and we're going to get a penalty. We're going to get roughing on Hobbs. He'll head off to the sin bin. Saints will go to the power play with 11:39 remaining in the game. Face off down in the Knights zone, far side. Sloan, Myers, Benford, and Bowman in to kill this power play off. Grabbed by the Saints, now loose, grabbed by Bowman up front. He'll chip it off the glass, down into the neutral zone, far in. Sloan will chase after it. There's Payne again. Sloan and Payne chasing after each other. This will come to McIntyre. Now right up front, Sloan. Sloan with the shot. Bradford with a save. Myers and Sloan will head to the bench. Nicholson and Richter will come back out. Benford and Bowman will stay out here on the defense. Nicholson wins it to Bowman. Bowman doinks one right off of one of the helmets of the Saints. Flies off into the corner. Here comes Valentine the other way for the Saints. Nice back check by Nicholson. Slows it up. Quick shot, glove saved by Russo. They'll blow it dead. Face off in the Knight zone. Doink. Face off near side in the Knight zone. Nicholson, Richter, the Killer Bees, Bowman, and Benford will stay out there. Mitchell will step into center for the Saints. Saints win it right up front. Now it's poked away. Grabbed by Richter. Kicked out into the neutral zone. Richter will chase after it. Kicks it off the boards. Chases it down into the corner. Richter will get there first. Centers it up front. Nobody home. Nicholson wasn't quite down there yet. Now it's grabbed by the Saints. Comes up to Bowman. Bowman with the shot. Wide right of the net. Goes off to the far side towards Richter. Richter comes away with it. Quick wrister goes wide right of the net. Comes over near side. Sent back down low by Bowman. This will go off to the far side to Richter. Richter will hold it in. 45 seconds remaining on the power play for the Saints. They'll lose the puck, stolen by Richter. He's down there by himself. Bowman's up here on the near wall. Saints will kick it around over to Valentine, far side. Puts on the brakes, looks for a cross-ice pass, brings it over towards Brooks. Poked away momentarily by Bowman. Now Brooks will bring it in the right. They'll take a shot. Blocker saved by Russo. Nice job held in there by the Saints. Goes off to the far corner. Benford comes flying in. Now he'll grab the puck. Wraps it around the net. Over near side towards Sloan. Kicked out to Myers. Myers up the left. Sloan up the middle. He'll take a shot. Bradford with the glove save. Sloan was right there in the front waiting for the rebound, but nothing happened. It was gloved up by Bradford. They'll blow it dead. We'll face it off in the Saints zone with 5 seconds left on the Saints power play. Seago and Poor will head back to the bench. This will be Carlson and Prazel. Sloan will face it off with Myers down low with 5 seconds remaining. Sloan comes away. Quick shot goes wide right. Hobbs is out of the sin bin. Back to full strength for the Knights. Kicked out into the neutral zone. This is grabbed by Prazel. Prazel bring it in left-hand side. Hobbs is up high. This will be grabbed by JJ down low. Wrapped around the backside of the net. Now put on the brakes. Comes back the other way. Pressured by Myers. This will kick out up the left-hand side. That's stopped by Prazel. He'll just kick at it. Has to wait for Myers to get onside. JJ will grab it. Retreat back into his own zone for a little time and space. Now right up through the middle. JJ to the middle. Pulls it back to his backhand. Back to his forehand. Glove saved by Russo. They'll blow it dead. 9 minutes remaining in the game. Down into the corner one to Prazel. He'll kick at it. Now he'll bring it to his stick. Sends it up front, trying to get it to Diaz. Diaz up the right-hand side. McIntyre on him. Diaz brings it in. Poked away by Bradshaw last second. Over to McIntyre. Up around the boards by the Saints. Richter comes over, holds it in. Now it's to Nicholson. And out in the neutral zone, Knights will have to get onside. That's kicked over here towards Prazel. Prazel will grab it, bounces it off the boards up to Diaz. To McIntyre. McIntyre will bring it in, loses the puck right to the middle. Now quick shot blocked by Prazel. That comes over to Diaz. Diaz will chip it off the boards back out into the neutral zone. This will be grabbed by Payne for the Saints. Payne will bring it into the center. Loses the puck. Checked by Richter. Richter will bring it right to Diaz. Diaz brings it in, backhand. And right into the glove of Bradshaw. They'll blow it dead with 8:08 remaining in the game. Face off in the Saint zone. This will bring in Seago and Poor. Moreau at the face-off with Schimmel and Candler. Goes off in the corner to Schimmel. Centered up front, now grabbed by Valentine for the Saints. Valentine up the middle, off the left, back to his forehand. Poked away by Poor, that kicks out, held in by Brooks right at the blue line. Goes down low, now Poor will send it up the wall. Held in by the Saints once again. This comes to Brooks. He'll take a shot, deflected off Seago's skate, down into the corner. Seago will try to grab at it, and we got a penalty coming up. Oh, no penalty. Net came off. Russo working on some of his equipment. Now he'll grab a stick. We'll do a face-off in the night zone with 7:36 remaining. Face-off grab by the Saints. Big slapper up front. Saved by Russo. He'll jump on top of it. They'll blow it dead. Another face-off in the night zone. They separate Poor and one of the Saints players there. A little pushing and shoving going on afterwards. Mason Moreau stepped back into the center spot. Face-off grab by the Knights. Now popped up over to the stick. Held in by the Saints. They'll send it back down low. Seago will send it out towards the neutral zone. This will be grabbed by the Saints. Candler will slap at it. Grabbed by the Saints. Crossed ice over towards Schimmel. Off to the far side. Held in by the Saints. Now they'll cross ice to Sutton. Sutton with a shot. Wide left of the net. Goes around to the far side. Grabbed by Valentine. Pulls back to the middle. To his backhand. Right to the glove of Russo. He'll jump on top of it. Another face-off in the night zone with 6:58 remaining in the game. Hartnett, Ray. Bowman, Binford have checked in, along with Stringfield. Over to the near side. Saints get to it first. Send it back behind the net. Over towards Ray. Ray will try to clear it. Saints hold it in. Now stolen by Ray. Ray will be up the right-hand side. Stringfield to the left. Poked away by the Saints. Now grabbed by Hartnett in the neutral zone. That'll be sent back into the Saint zone. Hard clearing pass by the Saints. That'll go all the way into the night zone and die. No icing will be called on this. Benford will grab it. Backside of the net. Up the near boards by Benford. Now cleared out in the neutral zone by Hartnett. Slap back in right towards Russo. They were still offside, so that'll be an offsides by the Saints, and the faceoff will come all the way down into the Saint zone. Knights will switch it up. This will bring in Richter, Nicholson, and Diaz. Prazel and Carlson. 6:02 remaining in the game. We are scoreless. Saints will try to clear it. Carlson holds it in. Now Richter will send it back down low into the corner. This will be grabbed by McIntyre. McIntyre will send it up front to Payne. Stolen there momentarily by Richter. Now loose puck. Diaz will work it up against the wall. Held in by Carlson. Blocked by Payne. And here come the Saints the other way. This will come to Dame. Dame up ahead to JJ. JJ will bring it in to his forehand. Nice body check by Prazel. Breaks up that shot. Right to McIntyre. Quick shot. Saved by Russo. Off to the corner. Grabbed by McIntyre once again. Now stolen by Richter. Richter up the right. He'll bring it to the middle. Off to the left. He'll have it poke checked away. JJ will send it out to neutral zone. This will come to Prazel. Prazel tries to clear it right off the skates of Payne. Now across ice. This will be grabbed by the other Payne. Must be brothers. Down to behind the net. Grabbed by Prazel. Prazel bring it near side. McIntyre will hold this one in. He'll bring a slapper. Saved by Russo. Off into the corner it goes. Grabbed by Dane. Body check by Carlson, being physical down low. That chips off the boards over to Richter. Richter will get it ahead, up the right-hand side to Diaz. Diaz will skate in, takes a shot. Bradford with the save. Nobody home there for the rebound. Here comes Myers with the steal. Now to McIntyre. This will be held in by Sloan. And we're going to get a penalty. And this looks like it might be on Diaz. That's where the ref's looking. And Diaz will go to the sin bin for holding. Or was that high sticking? I didn't see it. It was one of the two. So the Saints will go to the power play. 4:27 remaining in the game. Hobbs and Sloan, along with the Killer Bees, Benford and Bowman, working to kill this off. 4:27 remaining, 2 minutes on the power play for the Saints. Sloan will get that one to Hobbs. Hobbs will have it kicked away right to the hands of the Saints. Now Hobbs backhands, breaks it up. Oh, kick save by Russo, saving the goal. Now to Sloan. Sloan with a breakout. Here comes Sloan up the right. Saints with the back check, holding it, breaking up the breakaway. Momentarily held into the Saint zone. Now they'll try to chip it around Bowman. Bowman will send it right back into the Saint zone, right off the ref. This will be grabbed by Valentine. Valentine cross ice over to the right-hand side. Benford will slap it back out into the neutral zone. This is going to be offsides. .347 remaining in the game. Oh, and Benford got a penalty. And we're going to skate a 5-on-3. So Carlson, Prazel, and Richter will step in. 5-on-3, face off in the night zone on the penalty from Benford. Grabbed by Carlson. Carlson will try to clear it. Bounces off one of the skates of the Saints. Saints will hold it in. Left wing looking for their D. Now they'll just turn around. Glove saved by Russo. 3:33 remaining in the game. Face off far side, grabbed by the Saints. Valentine will skate in. Now he'll bring it over near side to Sutton. Sutton back to Valentine. Shoots wide left of the net. Shoots and scores. On the rebound. And the Saints, with 3:20 remaining in the game, take a 1-0 lead on the power play, 5-on-3. They'll remain on the power play for another minute 34. Puck ricocheted off the back wall right out front, slapped in by the Saints. They take the lead 1-0 late into the third. Nicholson and Richter, Carlson and Prazel. Nicholson wins it back towards Prazel, looks over his shoulder, goes a slap at it. And that'll be offsetting with Richter heading to the box along with JJ. I didn't see what the call is, so we'll be a 4-on-3 right now. They got tied up after the faceoff win. Puck came back to Prazel, and they were still doing something. I wasn't watching the play, didn't see what the ref called. So that'll be offsetting. They'll come out of first stoppage at after 1:15. 5-on-4 skate still. So power play for the Saints as that was offsetting penalties. Now centered up front. That goes back into the far corner to Carlson. Carlson to Sloan. Sloan will tip it. Sloan will race after it up the right-hand side. Quick shot off the side of the net. Payne will backhand it, bringing it up to Dame. Dame will bring it in the right-hand side. Prazer will send him wide right. Quick shot, saved by Russo. Loose up front, now kicked off. Dame grabs it again as he came around the backside of the net. Sends it off wide right of the net. This will come over to McIntyre. McIntyre will send it to Dame. Pressured by Hobbs. Now it's sent down low. High sticking's called on this one. Now they'll have to wait for somebody from the Knights to touch it. Prazer will grab it. Tipped in, held in by Dame. He'll send one way wide right, hard off the boards. Goes off to the far side. Centered up front. Puck goes wide of the net. Prazer will slap it off the boards hard. That'll come out into the neutral zone. Out into the Saint zone. Bradshaw will step up, touch it for Dame. Dame will bring it up the right-hand side. 20 seconds remaining on the power play for the Saints. In the left-hand side, broken up by Carlson, grabbed by Diaz. Still held into the Saint zone. Down low to Carlson. Now he'll saucer it out into the Saint zone all the way to the far end. Grabbed by Armstrong. Diaz will chase after it. Diaz will get to it. Has it poked away. Fights for it in the back of the net. Now it's grabbed by the Saints. Chipped off the boards, and we're going to get a penalty. Diaz lost his twig. McIntyre, I believe, is going to the bench for the Saints on a hooking penalty. Or was it a slash? Oh, it was a roughing, so that'll be offsetting too. So Diaz will go to the box with McIntyre. So everybody's pretty much sitting in the bench right now. We'll get Richter back out at the first stoppage after 1:15. We'll skate 5-on-5. Diaz is done for the game. Sloan will win it right to Hobbs. Hobbs will send it over to Bowman. Bowman can't handle it, trickles out in the neutral zone. Chips it off the boards. This will be grabbed by Mitchell. Sloan backhands it, keeps it into the neutral zone as the Saints tried to bring it in. Now it'll come into the Knight zone. Kick off to the far side. Davis will chase after it. Myers will chase after it. Goes down into the corner, grabbed by the Saints. Popped up in the air. Now it'll come to Myers. Myers to Sloan. Out in the neutral zone. Back over into the Saints zone. Sloan will chase after it. Saints cleared off the boards. Now Bowman will send it back, trying to get it to Sloan. Here comes Thompson the other way. This will be saved by Russo. He'll jump on top of it. Now, they wouldn't blow it dead, so play continues. Mitchell will grab it behind the net. Now grabbed by Poor. Poor up ahead to Hobbs. Hobbs will bring it up the right-hand side. Sloan stays onside. Hobbs brings it in, tries to center it up front to Poor. Saints will get to it, wrap it around the boards. Battle down in the corner by Sloan. Now there's a big cross-check down there, arms up in the air. We're going to blow this one dead. We got some penalties coming up. Definitely a cross-check on the Saints. Sloan could get one too. Not sure if they called it on that or not. Richter's finally come out of the box along with JJ. And this will be a roughing. He's not too happy about it. But the Knights will go to the power play with just 37 seconds remaining. So we'll probably pull Russo, as the faceoff will be in the Saint zone. Timeout, Knights. You can pack that pretty quick, Russo has hit the bench, so we will go 6-on-4 with the face-off down in the Saint zone. 37 seconds remaining in the game. All right, let's see our 6 skaters. We got Prazel, Nicholson, Richter, Poor, Carlson, and Benford in here. 6-on-4 down in the Saint zone, trailing 1-0, 37.2 seconds remaining. Nicholson will step in. Tied up at the dot. Saints will try to clear it. Pops up. That comes right towards Benford. Benford will send it to Richter. Richter sends one up front. Shot goes wide of the net. Comes over towards Prazel. Prazel will grab it down in the corner. 29 seconds remaining. Saints try to clear it. This will come to Carlson. Carlson will go D to D over to Benford. Benford with a shot wide right of the net. Saints will grab it. Big check up against the boards. That's going to be a penalty on the Knights. And he's down in the corner. That'll be Nicholson. Nicholson is headed off to the locker room on that one. He won't be able to, only 16 seconds left. Face-off will come down into the Knight zone on that penalty. So it'll be a 4-on-4 skate. 13.2 seconds left in the game. Saints leading 1-0. Prazel, Richter, Carlson, and Bowman in. Face-off down in the Knight zone. Prazel win it back to Benford. That'll go over to Carlson. Carlson will try to get it ahead up to Richter up the right-hand side. Back check by Valentine. Loose puck, and that is the game. Saints take this one 1-0. Final game of the weekend. We'll be back next weekend. Rockhurst is on the schedule varsity. Springfield for JV1. Not sure who's on the schedule for JV2. They'll get it posted on the Knights Facebook page on all schedules coming up. Thanks for joining us. Final score, Saints 1, Knights 0.